past is not lost. The past lives inside us. Encoded in the double helix are the experiences of our ancestors. After 3 decades of research, our engineers have forged the cutting edge of biotechnological interfaces. We have unlocked the lives of our forebears. We have opened a window into the past. This is Total Immersion Entertainment. With the press of a button, you will experience the most pivotal moments in history. All from the comfort of home. Welcome to Helix, where the past is your playground.
All right, welcome guys. So this is, my name is Shrike, and this is going to be my playthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity. I've played through it before, but I figured I would start over as a friend of mine just got a copy. And so I'll be running the single player storyline, and then every once in a while we will meet up to get through the co-op missions. And yeah, if you've never played these before, basically they're a bunch of historical games. I mean, most people know at least the general idea of it. They revolve around historical points in time, whether that's Italy, Egypt, Revolutionary War in the U.S., so all across the world and through different times. And this one takes place during the French Revolution, and kind of follows along with that, although it focuses a lot more on our main character than it does on the actual historical happenings, but they're clearly happening around him as we go, and you'll get to kind of see that. Now, this screen clearly is based on the video that just played. Helix is sort of Abstergo's output to consumers. Abstergo being the company that is sort of the front for the Templars in the Assassin's Creed games, which coincidentally their office, if you've played Assassin's Creed 4, that's basically what this one is referencing, is actually, as far as I can tell, it's in Montreal, which is the same place as Ubisoft Montreal. And that's just an interesting little parallel for you. In any case, I feel like I'm talking a lot, so we're going to get started, and there's going to be a bunch of cutscenes, which I will pretty much keep quiet in, and yeah, I may talk a bit during gameplay, but I'm not the most experienced commentator. In any case, let's get to it.
Last of the heroic Knights Templar, Jacques de Molay was a man of principle, a towering intellect, betrayed by those he trusted. In this episode of Fallen Heroes, experience Jacques de Molay's final tragic hours through the eyes of one of his closest friends and advisors.
Who goes there?
A friend of the temple.
Floirac. The Council's message was absolute. You're not welcome here.
I must speak with the Grand Master.
He's in session. They all are. Another day, perhaps.
King Philip disagrees.
Damn you, man. Why you're not rotting in a cell at this moment, I cannot fathom.
We are betrayed. Draw your swords, men. Defend the temple. Not you, brother. I have a different task for you. Come with me.
We've noticed some of these frame rate drops.
We expected.
Another hand is at work here.
Happens occasionally, but I run pretty consistently at about 60.
I thought the Mongol Khans broke their power decades ago.
The assassins are far older than Masyaf, my friend. Their anarchic delusions are virulent as the plague, less easily eradicated. We will not prevail this night. If you make haste, you may yet save our order.
What must I do?
Go to the temple. Take the sword and the book. Hide them. They must not fall into the assassin's hands.
Grandmaster,
Go!
Hold the bridge! Hold! Down! I have to take a different way.
I also have noticed I have a bit of a camera pull. I don't know exactly what causes that. I have to figure that out, but nothing I've researched yet has explained.
Stop it! Don't let him through!
The tower! They've breached the tower! They've taken the...
I actually love this music. You might notice in a little bit if you played Assassin's Creed 1, it's very reminiscent of the fight music from that. Right here. Now I've heard that if you pause the game when a flashbang like that goes off, that the flash will go away and you can move again. Have yet to try it though. Shiny. The beginning of this game has a lot of cutscenes to it. Not a complaint though, I actually really like them. This is an amazing looking game, especially for coming out in 2014.
Pope Clement, hear me? Before this year is out, you will answer for your crimes before God Almighty! And you, King Philip, no punishment is too heinous for the great evil you have inflicted upon the temple! I curse you! Curse you to the 13th generation of your blood! You shall be cursed!
Consumed in flames of hunger and wrath, thus came the Age of True Wisdom to a blistering close. The Knights Templar, once the proud shepherds of order, peace, and illumination, were no more.
Yeah, let's get a sniffer running. If Abstergo pings us, pull me out. Okay. I have a visual. Hey there. This is probably disorienting, so I'll be brief. I'm Bishop, not my real name, obviously, but that's as much as you'll get today. Please listen carefully. Abstergo is using you, hijacking your neurons to help them sift through genetic memory data. These guys don't have their fingers in countless corporations, governments, media outlets, and NGOs. But now, they want control over history itself. If that doesn't frame you, it should. But we're here to stop them, and I need your help. Deacon, preload gene sequence AD16, B13, I87.
The first time I saw this, I thought that was Rebecca from the previous games. I'm not sure that it is. She looks the same, but I mean, she doesn't look the same, but I'm not sure if she sounds the same.
For now, we'd like you to experience a small sample. This should help you understand our struggle. And after that, you can decide for yourself what comes next. We'll be waiting.
$17.76.
Arno.
Can't I go with you, Father?
Courage, my boy. You wait just here. I will return when this hand reaches the top.
That's forever.
Not as long as all that. And when I get back, we'll see the fireworks. And Arno, no exploring, hmm?
Yes, Father.
I just noticed the little assassin pin hanging on his coat. Never seen that before. Not Arno, his father.
You'd rather sit without, Prune? Come on. Aren't you coming?
Garde, attrapez-les!
Isn't that the Delasag?
Quickly, quickly. Allez. Bet you can't steal one.
It was that camera pull, although with this one, I don't know if it was camera pull or if it was just focusing on the...
Thief! Put that back!
Yep. This mechanic is actually really useful. It wasn't the case. I mean, it didn't work this way in previous games. It's a little creepy though, because sometimes if you go and see your little silhouette thing in the air, they actually render the whole eyeball in your inside the head, since you can see through it. Not that they render the whole thing, but just the shape of the sphere. It looks a little creepy.
Stop, citizen! Obey me this instant!
Unless they've updated that. But I don't know if this game is getting too many updates these days.
Did you see their faces when we stole those apples?
I'm Arno.
Elise.
I'm here with my father.
So am I. He has important business with the king.
What should we do now?
Shh. Listen. Don't worry, they'll never think to look for us in here.
It was my fault. I'm the one who took the apple.
Let's see where they're going.
Apples are the least of our problems.
Monsieur Franklin, I sincerely hope this unfortunate affair does not darken your opinion of our nation.
Monsieur, if we judge nations by the character of their
Elise.
criminals,
Father?
we should all be called.
Come here, girl. Now.
Father?
Come away, boy.
Arno. Arno. Look at me.
Later. The clock still doesn't work.
Can't win fairly at cards, so you stoop to thieving, you bastard!
Calm down, Victor. I've only come for my watch.
It's my watch. I want it fairly.
Well, in a just world, Victor, I would agree with you, but this is not a just world. This is France.
You're a dead man.
Oh, step lightly there. You'll hurt yourself. Just had a nice chat with your brother.
Hugo, fetch the marshals.
Hold on a minute. Diable.
I've got it, Victor. I won't let him get it.
I say.
Sorry.
I used to think for going over things that you should hit the upward button. Forget it all the time. That's probably why my parkour has not been all that smooth.
Gentlemen, please, we can come to an understanding. Please, excuse him, he's not housebroken. Thick-headed blacksmith like you probably can't even read a watch.
Come over here and say that.
No.
Get back here! Au voleur! Emparez-vous de lui!
Keeping up? Shall I pull a break?
Come on. No. Nope.
Votre grâce n'avait
Yes. Oh, come on. The screen ripple you're seeing there is due to my health bar being so low. And some of these people, like, normally they just move out of the way, but sometimes it bugs out and they can't move anywhere. I'll have to go through my settings later and see if I can smooth things over a little bit.
And where in God's name have you been?
Ha! Got you now, you little shit!
Just a little misunderstanding. Nothing to...
Your master's harboring a common criminal. In broad daylight, he broke into my home and stole my watch.
Did he indeed? Well, I'm sure the Marshalsea would be more than willing to sort this out.
Sort what out, Olivier?
A most serious accusation against your ward, sir.
He robbed me.
Of what, precisely? Wait for me in my library.
Don't give me that look. Victor cheats when he plays Pharaoh.
I don't know if that's Elise or if that's her mother.
Arno? Who are you talking to?
No one, monsieur.
You'll be happy to learn I persuaded Olivier to leave off calling the Marshalsea. Again.
Je vous remercie, monsieur.
What is this? The 6th time? The 7th? Perhaps a new hobby might be better for your health.
Well, I find playing cards affords many opportunities for fresh air and exercise.
We'll talk about this later. I have business in town and must collect Elise before I can attend to it.
Elise is here?
Only for the night. She returns to Paris first thing tomorrow.
She'll need an escort, won't she, with you so preoccupied?
One of you running amok is quite enough. Remain here and see if Olivier has any chores for you.
Sure he does.
What was that?
Give my regards to Elise.
All right, that seems like a good place to stop this video. Yeah, if you are new here, welcome. I would love it if you would subscribe and leave a like. That's how the algorithm spreads it around to other people. And yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next video.